Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play in the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it. But you know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude. They're going to be aggressive.
He'll hand it off. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's caught. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it a 43. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Well, I love to watch these Clemson quarterbacks run this kind of offense where they have so many different options, whether it's throw to pitch, throw to run, whatever it might be. Think about over the years, Taj Boyd made those decisions. Deshaun Watson ended up having such a great career. Trevor Lawrence made so many great plays, and now we're seeing that again today from this young man.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
But the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain. No huddle now for the offense. They're going to run it. Tackle made to the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's looking deep here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset of this quarterback and offensive coordinator. You see a matchup that you like, you take a shot, and it pays off in a big way for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. Fair catch made at the 40. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's got his man in the open field. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Pass caught. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Return, a pick six. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Not that one, Chris. The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
They'll set up now for the extra point throw. PAT puts him in front by 7. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Good enough for the first down to the 37. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Oh, and it's intercepted. He went way up to grab that.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The shotgun handoff here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
And the pass is complete to the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And the wideout goes in motion. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop and get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Here comes a handoff. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops. Got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the point after makes the lead 8. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the deep, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to extend the play. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And a low line drive, ugly punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner heads out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Gets some space around the 30. Good enough for the first down, the 37.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 37, another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The pass caught inside the 15. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Coming up, second down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Handoff to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry-up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. Good enough for first down yardage. This comes with offense moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And the ball is hauled in. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fights off a defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Bringing pressure. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, Chris, they get the first down here, and I got to be honest, a little bit surprised by the softer coverage by that corner. I thought he'd be a little bit tighter and closer to the sticks, especially on a fourth down play. But given the conversion, and they keep this drive alive.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, it's a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, Maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to 33.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pressure is coming. And looking for a big play here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pressure gets home. He's dropped right there, and the deficit will remain where it is. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Work out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The pocket breaking down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even at a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Yeah, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A fake 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Breaks free. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll get into the end zone for 2 points. Now it's a 15-point game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A national champion. Well, the coaches kind of expected to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.